Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, March the 4th. Let's jump right into it, guys. I will be using the Wisdom Tarot for Angel messages, and I will be using also the Power for Tarot messages as well. These are both Archangel type of messages or cards. So let's see what you guys might need to know when it comes to the energy at this time, okay? So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? What do they need to know? Please protect and guide them at all times, whether or not they see this video, but allow them to get clarity regardless if they get these messages, whether this is online or from their higher self or them just going within. Give them the clarity and understanding that they need to know when it comes to March 4th and what they need to know for today. So let's see. All right, so Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? Ooh, okay. What do they need to know at this time, please, when it comes to clarity and understanding? What do they need to know at this time, please, while they're on their journey? What wisdom can you give the collective at this time who needs to hear this specific message? Let's see. What does the collective need to know when it comes to wisdom? What do they need to know at this time, please, Spirit? Ooh, thank you. So first card is the High Priestess, okay? Knowledge, okay? Now, this says to meditate, to turn inward, to discover your soul's true desire. This is not the time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom you receive, okay? So, again, when it comes to not taking action, like I said, I did a video again today where I talked about you guys, when it comes to taking action, you guys could be taking action, but this is grounded action. This is not like you physically picking up and moving with the energy. There's something about patience and waiting, okay? When it comes to either you developing your skills or your gifts or learning to trust your intuition when it comes to, you know, certain people, places, and things or dynamics, whatever this is, right? But you guys are in this energetic frequency where, like I said, you guys are going within, you guys are learning more about yourself, what you like, what you don't like, things like that, because right now, again, we're in this energetic space of releasing and letting go. But also when it comes to intuition, there's something about the Pisces energy where you guys could be, you know, going through certain cycles or certain loops that need to be cleansed out or released. And then again, in Aries season, then we can talk about, you know, moving forward and taking action when it comes to like growth and things like that. So yeah, there's something about the High Priestess. This may resonate for somebody when it comes to like their soul's true desire. Okay, some of you guys, it may not be the right time to take action, but it's like you guys will know when to take action when it comes to like partnerships or when it comes to like, you know, partnering up with the universe, right? But you guys could be developing your intuitive gifts and trusting in the wisdom that you guys are receiving. Okay, yeah, Queen of Fire. Okay, so this is about you guys being independent. So there's something about your energy where there's nothing you can't do, okay, when it comes to like believing in yourself and not underestimating your ability to make your dreams come true. This is something when it comes to like balance. So this is about career and personal life, okay? Black cats could be very significant as well. Like you could be thinking about getting a black cat, or maybe you have one as well. But also when it comes to your energy, there's something about like the unknown, like the void, okay? The color black also talks about protection as well. But you guys are balancing between your career and your personal life for some of you that resonate with this. But yeah, there's something about not underestimating your ability to make your dreams come true. Like having faith that you guys can move forward. Right, the Magician. Okay, like when it comes to magic being alive in your life, that's very significant, right? Basically, you have what you need to be successful. Okay, and there's something about if you believe it, you can do it. So there is something about believing in yourself, believing in your magic, okay, believing in what it is that you're doing, okay, could be very significant. Having faith that whatever it is that you put your mind to, that you can do it, right? And it doesn't even matter what it is that we all do. Like I say, some of you may have kids, some of you may not have kids, some of you may, you know, go to school or work, or some of you guys may do certain things or maybe do it all, okay? But whatever this energy is, if you continue to have that mindset of, oh, I can't do this, or I can't, blah, 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 like that negative mindset, of course things are going to be negative, unfortunately, right? And again, everybody who's in their growth or their growing process or in their journey, not everybody's going to want to hear that. But that's why I say the messages are timeless, because when the time is right and you are ready to take that lesson and learn that you have what it takes to have that magic in your life to build what you desire, then when you're ready to step into that light or into that energy, then you can always step into that. You have that freedom. But for those who don't believe in their own magic, of course they're going to be stagnant and stuck. Rather than someone who does believe in their own magic or believe in the path that they're supposed to take, they're going to see changes and improvements. So everybody's situation is different, but again, when it comes to like words that you speak, you manifest what you speak, right? So for some of you guys, there's something about insights when it comes to meditation. Now, you guys could have took rest or vacation, and there's something about allowing yourself to have more time before making a decision, okay? Some of you guys could be getting more sleep or something to do with needing more sleep. Now, this could be about mental. Okay, if not, this could be also about, for example, if this is not your energy, there's something about insights that you received about a certain energy. So if this is a job, there's something about you taking a rest or taking vacation, or there's something about taking more time before making a decision when it comes to something. Okay, so for some of you guys, that could be confirmation as well. Okay, getting more sleep could be very significant. So maybe the last couple of days, when it comes to like your intuition, when it comes to like your gifts, there could be something about the energy that could have been significant. So even today, like being the 4th, there's something about your energy, whether you took a day off today or you could be planning about taking a day off, like, you know, whether this is next week or the weeks to come. But there's something about getting more sleep. So some of you guys could feel like you guys want to sleep more or getting more rest, but there's something about when you do get rest or sleep, there's something about getting downloads or intuitive downloads. So even if you don't remember your dreams, you still find a way to get downloads regardless, no matter what state you're in, whether this is meditative or not. You're still able to get downloads, but you get it better when you're well rested, okay? For some of you that resonate with this. So this is about stability. Okay, grounding yourself as well, because some of you could be different. There's something about maybe the more rest that you get, the more grounded you are. And when your sleep or whatever that is, you know, messed with, then that becomes mental exhaustion for some of you guys as well. So for some of you guys, when it comes to mental exhaustion, there's something about you could feel mentally exhausted when it comes to someone's energy, okay? This could be someone's energy. This could be the energy around you, because this is the insights that you guys could be getting. But there's something about resting or taking a vacation or, you know, a day off or something, okay? So maybe something about somebody working too hard could be very significant. Or even if you're working too hard, there's something about having a balance of give and take. So say you have like 2 jobs, or something about telling that one job like, hey, I'm not going to make it today because I'm tired or I'm just exhausted. I need a mental day, right? And it's okay for you to take a mental day off, right? Everybody's entitled to that. Okay, so yeah. So the number 1, there's something about an amazing opportunity because you guys are stepping into this bold, courageous energy and also being optimistic. Now, there is something about taking action when it comes to doing something you're passionate about. And this is what I mean by grounded action. Like, even though it may not be physically like moving or walking away or doing whatever the case is, there's something about stepping into your passions or stepping into your fire. Okay, so victory. Okay, something about making a wise choice. Okay, this could be about receiving awards. Okay, but whatever this energy is, there's something about community that's very significant. We have the 10 of Earth. Okay, so financial security for something about what you're doing. Okay, this could be about, you know, family traditions or, you know, inheritance or retirement. Whatever this is, there's something about family tree or passing on knowledge. So somebody could be passing on knowledge to somebody. And again, birds are very significant, right? For some of you guys are protecting what you guys are creating. Okay, being prepared. Okay, when it comes to never giving up. Some of you guys could be activists, okay, when it comes to environmental activism or animal rights. Or there's something about asking your angels for help when it comes to you being an activist or showing up in this 9 of fire energy. This is about completion, so humanitarian work, light workers, healers, empaths, caregivers, etc. Okay, starting that fire when it comes to endings leading to transformations, okay? So For some of you guys, when it comes to air energy, like I said, there's something about the illusion of entrapment, a lack of self-confidence that makes you feel helpless, being afraid to take action, take responsibility for your life now. So like I said, when it comes to protecting what you created or not giving up, there's something about somebody maybe feeling trapped, okay? Now, you could have felt trapped in the past, or there's something about, when it comes to wholeness, stepping out of that energy, being prepared to step out of illusionment, right? Stepping out of that feeling of lack, right? So for some of you guys, when it comes to moving forward, you guys are taking action. Now, some of you guys could be afraid to take action when it comes to doing something, when it comes to taking responsibility for something in your life, whether this is like, cutting people off or moving or whatever the case is, whatever is right for you in that time frame or in that moment. But whatever this is, you're asking your angels for help, right? For example, and it's almost like maybe you feel like you don't have enough maybe to move forward. Yeah, it's something about a fear, like expecting the worst, okay? So allowing worry to grow out of proportion to a situation, sleepless nights. So this may not be your energy. This could be someone else's energy. Like someone could be having sleepless nights. Okay, this could be mentally, and you could be just doing your own thing. Like you guys could be, focusing on yourself and doing your own thing, and someone else in your energy could have like this unfounded fear when it comes to expecting the worst. Okay, so this is about creating your own self-fulfilling prophecies for somebody who is basically allowing a situation to kind of like get out of control. Like there's something about refocusing your thoughts. So again, mental energy. So something about you refocusing your thoughts, right? So again, projection. This is not your energy. This could be someone else's. And because you're somebody who is focusing right now and going within, that is also significant. Yeah. There's something about someone's energy when it comes to like focusing on the negative, right? So there's something about focusing on the negative and everything happening for a reason. Looking for the hidden blessings is very significant. So instead of like, crying over spoilt milk or spilt milk, right? There's something about 2 cups behind you. So it's like, what option are you going to take? Are you going to still continue talking about the past? Because if you notice, like, the leaves are dead, right? So it's almost like, are you going to continue talking about the past, or are you going to take these 2 cups behind you and move forward? And those 2 cups could be anything. It could be options. It could be work. It could be anything. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer. Okay. But whatever this is, it's almost like you're not content. For some of you, there could be something about not being content in a situation at this time, because while you're not, maybe this is not you, like I said, while you're trying to focus on other things, you may have other people maybe focused on the past you, okay? Or there's something about forgiveness of self or others, okay? Everything happening for a reason. Look for the hidden blessings. So there's something about your energy where you guys could be trying to focus on something else, but it may feel like people may be trying to pull you in this energy of focusing on the past or focusing on the negatives, and you're not trying to do that. You just want to focus on yourself. And it's almost like you don't understand why. Some people may not understand why you cannot focus on yourself. It's like, why do I have to be in your face 24/7? Why do I have to speak to you all the time? You know what I mean, guys? Like, there's just certain times where even if you communicate certain things to certain people, they may not understand, they may not get it. And for some of you guys too, there's something about someone else's energy creating like a fulfilling prophecy or a fear when it comes to you, right? Because while you're focusing on other things, right, this person could be projecting their energy onto you because you have water energy, or there's something about water energy. You may feel this. So 5, okay, when it comes to change and freedom. So embracing new beginnings, embracing new changes. Well, yeah, while someone else in your energy could be doing something. So yeah, listening to your intuition and paying attention to the signs from the divine. There's something about letting go of your fears when it comes to revelations that are being made clear. Okay, unnecessary worry is very significant. So air energy when it comes to moon could be very significant, or water. There's something about somebody thinking like something's going to happen even if it's not happening. So when it comes to listening to your intuition and also paying attention to the signs from the divine, there's also something about, like I said, someone could be in your energy that's, fulfilling a prophecy when it comes to you, being negative when it comes to them spewing negative on your energy. And even if it is about forgiveness, you could have still forgave somebody's energy, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to talk to that person. You know, sometimes certain people just have boundaries. 11:11 on the time right now, right? So there's something about listening to your intuition when it comes to, like, again, with 11:11, intuition, awakening, divine alignment, right? Spiritual awakening, right? So your pure intentions are very significant when it comes to, like, your soul purpose. And if you have pure intentions and somebody breaks your trust or does something to break your trust, you're going to obviously take that energy back, okay? Yeah. So listening to your intuition when it comes to, like, your ideas, okay, communicating clearly and concisely when it comes to remaining objective, okay, having faith that everything will work out regardless of, you know, you overcoming certain obstacles and things like that, right? So take what resonates with that. I'm going to get one more card and see if I can get more messages when it comes to the energy. Because again, this is about you starting over. Sword energy is about, yeah, starting over. 10, 10, 10. Okay, this is about, you know, lovers at the bottom of the deck. It doesn't have to be about love only, but again, the lovers at the bottom of the deck, we have the awakening, and then we also have the star when it comes to this energy, falling in love, okay? So again, falling in love could be very significant in what you do, okay, or how you show up could be very significant. Someone's energy is like that, right? You have 10 of Cups energy, you know, something about people you can trust. So when it comes to you, there's something about you being able to be trusted, okay? So yeah, the Empress. Okay, something about you acting upon your plans. This is about creativity being rewarded. So this is about abundance or your resources that are very significant. Ooh, that one just flew up. Okay, yeah, so again, it says it's important to have balance. So some of you guys, when it comes to you working multiple jobs or projects, but making work fun is very significant. So this is about 2 of Ariel, okay, having balance, okay, temperance energy, divine guidance. It says the search for meaning in life. It says consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends, okay, so change. Okay, so there's something about divine guidance when it comes to friends, family, and change. Okay, being around people who have similar mindsets or being around people who are growing and thinking about, you know, having wise leadership. So I did mention about guidance when it comes to having someone to guide you, or this could be your higher self. Whatever this energy is, you're showing up as somebody either who is a guide, or you're receiving guidance, or you're surrounding yourself with people who are either wise teachers or wise friends, okay? And this is helping you be able to move forward, okay? The Sun, okay? It says life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking, okay? And inspiring success. Queen of Ariel, there's something about you nurturing yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, wise advice, okay? So this is about being mature, practical, generous, and happy, all right? But yeah, I'm going to end it here. Please take what resonates with you guys. And again, thank you for the love and the support. I'll see you guys next time. Follow me on TikTok and YouTube. My website, www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. And yeah, I like this energy for you guys. Regardless if you guys go back, like say you know, go backwards by mistake, or you guys, you know, fall back, it still doesn't mean that you guys failed. It just means that you guys are still learning from, you know, your lessons or learning those mistakes. So even if you guys were to kind of backpedal, there's some way, somehow you guys find a way to move back forward. You know what I mean? Move forward again and move with confidence. So yeah, keep moving forward, guys. The Sun energy is very significant with the number 19. This talks about the Phoenix and completion of self. So you guys are moving forward. You guys are mastering yourselves through your experiences. And, you know, when it comes to your purpose, that could be something new that you guys are empowering or stepping into empowerment. All right, guys. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time. And also, number 10 is significant to wholeness. So there's something about endings and new beginnings as well. Okay, completions. Okay, alignment. And also enlightenment, all right? So anyways, I'm gone now. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. I love you guys, and have a wicked Wednesday. All right, guys, bye.